go outside in these things.
What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Did you see anything? No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again. Good!
Well, I'll tell you, nobody handles garbage better than we do.
You don't remember?
For you, the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday. What are you smiling about?
Dude, I almost had you.
Left cheek! Left cheek! Left cheek!
What is going on, everyone? We have a new news and reviews. This is for the week of 11/10. Yeah, is that it? 11/10? Where are we at? Yeah, 11/10. I'd like to thank everybody for showing up this evening, day, morning, whenever you're watching this. So first off, let's just get right into it. So, like always, there's always stuff to talk about in Toyland, and Transformers is the big one always. So from Flame Toys, now last week we saw a tease for the Galba Convoy. Galba Convoy. So this is a repaint of their Leo Convoy, but with a purple scheme. So Flame Toys threw up some more images, and then you can kind of see a parts breakdown or accessories breakdown. And this thing looks really good, but it's up for pre-order right now. I think it's like $80 on BBTS. So bit on the costly side, and we know how tricky Flame Toys' model kits can be. So still looks cool. Next up, Jada Toys. I think I've already seen this in stores right now. But so this was like a follow-up to their auto-converting Optimus Prime. But this is their version of auto-converting Bumblebee. It's kind of weird, though. It has the movie aesthetic Camaro, but almost like the Cyberverse-looking head. Or, Cyberverse. Not Cyber... Yeah, Cyberverse. So, yeah. Eat your heart out, Roboson. This is where the real auto-converting Transformers are. Next up, speaking of cars... Blokees wheels. They released some details on their Blokees wheels. They're all assembled. You have to assemble them like you do any other Blokees. I thought one of these said die cast, but I know I've heard that they have die cast. But they're standard connectors, so there's a lot of stuff that's interchangeable. And then some of them come with the Blokees driver, so it's a little 2.5 centimeter slug figure that can fit inside these vehicles. But there wasn't a whole lot that explained who gets them. And the one thing I thought I read was the only one that gets them are like the race cars, so like your Mirage and drag strip. But here's some more images of that wave. And then actually in Asia, collectors are getting these in hand. So here's some in-hand images of the first wave of blocky wheels. And this individual got the clear variant of Optimus Prime. And then you can kind of see some of the... they put some smoke effects to some of them. And then the Megatron looks cool. Yeah. Tank Megatron, right? So next up, speaking of Blokees wheels, while we're on it, so Blokees teased, I think this was just on their Asian website. So it looks like this is the trailer that we saw at CTE, but right now it only looks maybe available in the Asian markets right now. There's no details on how we're going to get this in the States. And let's see, next up, more blocky wheels. So speaking of Asian markets getting cool stuff, this is some incentive to get the Nemesis Prime version of the blocky wheels Optimus Prime, the Nemesis Prime version of it. I don't have any details other than it looks like it's just Asian market only, sort of similar to the trailer, but I mean a lot of this stuff that's Asian market exclusive, we get it one way or another. I mean, that's what happened with Devastator, the Devastator kit. And we got more from Blokees. This is their new classic class Dark of the Moon Bumblebee. And some promo images of that actually went out to, well, this is airing on Tuesday, but they came out Sunday. So some big updates from Hasbro we got this week. This is their G2 Dinobot Swoop and Sludge 2-pack. Now, this doesn't have the Gen Selects on it, but some of our Gen Selects we were getting like colored packaging, so it might be a Gen Selects type thing. No word on how we can acquire these. I would imagine it's going to be like a Pulse or a Famazon exclusive, not exclusive, but where it goes up on all different fan channels. I will keep you guys posted. Just stay tuned, and whenever I hear anything, I will be posting about it, or it'll be on the news and review. You never know.
I'll be back.
Guess who's back?
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
You gotta put your back into it, dumbass.
Hello, boys! I'm back!
That's right. More reissues. It seems like this is a weekly thing. That's why it's a segment. But some of the reissues we got this week. So head on to Walmart because they are getting pallets of these 2-packs, these cellophane 2-packs. I think we got them around Christmas time, maybe 2 years ago. I don't think it was last year. But I haven't been able to find the cost on these, but they have previous deluxes, and they've wrapped them up together. It looks like G2 Breakdown, Episode 1 Bumblebee. What was it? I can't remember what that one's called. Studio Series 86 Bumblebees in a pack with the Devastation Optimus Prime. Looks like Cosmos, Legacy Cosmos is packed up. There's a 2-pack of Bumblebees. Oh, that's really weird. So you have 186 Bumblebee packed up with the Reactivate Bumblebee. So yeah, there is a lot of these. So happy hunting. These should be hitting Walmart. Let's see. So next up, the next reissues that have been getting spotted at Walmart is the Studio Series Optimus Prime from Transformers 2007. So those there has not been any announcement on those. Those just popped up at Walmart. Now I kind of so the next up, so we're finding these are getting found at Walmart as well. I just kind of left it. It's not a real reissue, but it's a hell of a deal. The classic class, what is it? 2007 movie Optimus Prime, Megatron, Rise of the Beast, Optimus Primal, Mirage, and Scourge. So typically at Walmart, these sold for $10 a piece. Now they're $5, and that is a heck of a deal. The classic class Blokees are really fun to put together. They're a little bit more not harder, but they're a little bit more challenging than like a Galaxy class, but $5 well worth it. Now a legitimate reissue. So this is the Nemesis, the Titan class Legacy Nemesis, Legacy Evolution. And as you can see, one of the last sold listings, $450. Now they are priced at $240, which is higher than what she was originally when this came out. I think that was when we were paying $189, $190 for a Titan class. So she got that that price hike, but still better than what you're paying for on the aftermarket. And then probably another big reissue is the late wave, or it was one of the last waves of Legacy, or maybe it was Legacy Evolution that it was added to. But for some reason, this breakdown was hard to get for some people, and I mean, you can see that eBay price. Last one sold box $225. Right now, $27.99 for pre-order. Pretty much everywhere. And on the topic of reissues, so I was Instagram stalking Nate Purswell on Instagram. He is the lead marketer for the Transformers team, and he had made a post about Breakdown being reissued. And then in the comments, somebody wrote a list of stuff that they wanted. But the reason why I screenshotted this is, I mean, he confirmed that he couldn't confirm what's getting reissued, but they are keeping an eye on high demand figures. So that's really good. I am all for reissues. Just reissue everything. All the stuff that's super expensive that people are looking for, reissue it. I am down with reissues. Let's see. Next up, we're moving on to third-party Transformers news. So first up, this just like I didn't even see this on Weibo or anything. This just went up on shows the this is the Metagate Pterosaur repaint. I don't have the original one, so I still kind of want the original one. I hope they do a rerun of that with them doing this repaint of one. So next up from X Transbots, we have packaging images of their version of Camshaft, and then it's pictured with the other two previous releases. So I know some people are excited for that. And next up, one of my
Showtime!
Dr. Woo! So they just released that they had extra. So we were getting a bunch of variants of the like Blaster, Sound Blaster, Soundwave, and Twincast, and then like we were getting clear variants of those, and they have extra of the Slug cassettes, and they're just throwing them in other products as kind of like a bonus, but after that there's that'll be all for these little Slug figures. So that's all for Transformers news. So we'll move on to the action figure side of things. And first up is 3-0. 3-0 pumped out quite a bit of reveals this week. First off is the DLX upgrade suit from Spider-Man, the video game, Spider-Man 2, the Miles Morales suit. And it looks pretty good. Like I think DLX is their 1/12 size stuff, and yeah, I'm not in any of them just because of how expensive 3-0 is, but it looks really good next to the other Spider-Man. So we saw that one earlier this year, like a few months back, where they revealed the video game Spider-Man. And still on the Marvel front through 3-0, and Spider-Man. So this is the Spider-Man Homecoming Iron Man Mark. What was that? 40, 45? Come on, I can't do Roman numerals that quickly. Yeah, 45. No, 47. Jeez. So here's kind of a parts breakdown of what comes with it. And yeah. So next up from 3-0 is their Proto Man from Mega Man. That's looking real good. Facing off against Mega Man. I would imagine they're giving Jada a run for their money, but one thing I didn't add, Walmart had Jada Mega Man figures for like $10 a pop on sale this week. Not sure if they're sold out or not, but there's a heads up. Next up, now, personally, I do not do 1/6 stuff, but when this hit my feed, oh my gosh, I mean, the Hot Toy stuff looks gorgeous. I don't think I would ever collect it, but I mean, just the details they get in the Predator Badlands decks. And the one that really blew me away was, so they're doing a Dex by himself, but they're also doing not a 2-pack because Thea's kind of half of a person, but they're doing a deck and Thea as well. And they knocked it out of the park with Elle Fanning's face. Like, looks really good. Like some of these faces from Hot Toys are a little off, but I mean, they nailed her face really well. And then here's kind of a breakdown of all the accessories and special things that comes with it. So I guess this one's considered a collectible set, but it looks good. But thankfully, I am not into 1/6 stuff. Next up, non-Transformer Blokees. So this is Legend, but this is Action Edition. So if you're used to the Action Edition Transformer stuff, it's a beefy figure. So this is the what is this one called? But it's Naruto, but is it the nine-tailed fox? But there's a name for it. I didn't write it down. But that should be shipping soon. And next up, SH Figure Arts. Now this is a new avenue for me. I don't really follow them, but this stuff hit my feed, and they are doing their Gamerverse Wolverine, which Kaiju Daddy announced earlier last week. But not only that, they're doing this was reveals. I think there was a toy show that they had. There was where some of this stuff was revealed, but they're doing some Star Wars, Marvel. This is the Gamerverse stuff. And it looks like, I think something that caught everybody's eye was this Star Wars Clone Wars stuff. So you got Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Ahsoka, and they are very true to animation, which I'm not a Star Wars collector, so I will not be in on those, but they look cool. And then what else we have? We have it looks like that's movie Star Wars, movie Anakin. But that cloak just looks like he's wearing like his dad's cloak, like he's a little boy. Um, but let's see. Also, we have One Piece, and then there is a tease of Whitebeard, I think is who it is. I've never seen One Piece, so I'm not 100% sure. So then we have some more stuff from Naruto, but this is SHF. So this is that, and then there's Sailor Moon, some Kamen Rider, and then a Jackie Chan from what was that? The movie. I had to write it down because I don't think Project A, Jackie Chan. That's not very flattering pose for Jackie Chan either, with his crotch hanging out. And then I was behind on my slides. But yeah, so that's the SH figure arts reveals. And then next up we have Fans Hobby. So they posted images of their, what is it, the VE3? It's their not they're not Fang, but they're doing like an accessory kit. We saw like pre-production images. Now these are painted prototype images to put like a wing and some missiles and some missile effects. I don't know if this is like another way to try to avoid the whole C&D stuff, but I think their version of the Fang is far enough removed to where, I mean, it shouldn't affect anything. But I think they're doing whatever they can, to not have in the beginning to not get that strike from Hasbro, because it happened with the Skyhawk. And then next up, they teased their black variants of the they're not All Striker, and man, they are just I think they're knocking it out of the park with their vehicles, and I might be tempted to get this one. So next up, we have Marvel Legends, and I should have had them on the reissues of the week portion, but I'm not going to play the video again. So this week, this Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne Wasp Giant Man 2-pack went up for reissue this week. I forget the price, but I think it's doing a lot better than it's a lot better than what you're going to have to pay in the secondary market. Next up is Dan Yoon tweeted this out, or X'd it out. This is going to go up for pre-order this week. So we got more reissues, baby. Keep on reissuing. Now, I don't know about if this one was worth reissuing, but we're getting it. And the next thing for Marvel Legends, this lit a fire like you can't believe. These ugly ass Kith repaints. Like these would have been great if they didn't have the Kith on it. Like it's funny how the Jada stuff actually has the Kith logo on it, whereas the Hasbro, Marvel Legends, Disney owned stuff doesn't. It's on the effect pieces. So I wonder if there was a little bit of, no, you can't do that, but you can do these characters. And now these are just, now the Ryu looks, I like the black gi on Ryu, but I don't like the weird brown on Wolverine. And then the Captain America, it looks like he's just faded. But it was funny how people were complaining about these, but then they sold out in seconds. So good luck finding these. As you can see, like the Wolverine, the Kith, only spot where Kith is that claw slash effect. Where Mega Man, it is right right out on Front Street, which that kind of sucks. And then here's the claw effect. And then next up is, and then here's the Captain America. And then you can see where it just says Kith. It's real funny how these were the two that they chose to match with the Kith stuff, because this was like a kind of a renewed Captain America body with some added stuff, and the Wolverine was new. And of all those 2-packs, everything was reuse, right? The Venom was a reuse. Silver Samurai was a reuse. The Omega Red, the the War Machine, that was all reuse. And all the Psylocke was new. So where would they put Kith on Psylocke? They probably couldn't have, because her effect pieces are so small. I'm sure they could have figured it out. But yeah, so that's all for this week. It was kind of a short news week. Not there wasn't as much as, well, you know, the convention season's kind of ending, but there was still stuff. What? I'm having issues speaking here. There was still stuff to talk about. But yeah, so let's just wrap it up. I'd like to thank everybody for popping on and checking this out. Hopefully, you was able to pop this in. I know it always comes early in the morning. But if you could, you're not a subscriber to the channel, please subscribe. Like this video, comment. Just give me some feedback. Is there more stuff that you'd like me to talk about? More info? Maybe do these live. I mean, these are live. They're a pre-record. They go as like a premiere live. But if it's something that you prefer to see live, maybe that's something to do. I kind of like, the only reason I'm doing it as a pre-record is just I feel like we can keep it short and simple, you know. But yeah, just leave some feedback. Hype, that's the thing, right? The new thing is hyping videos. I appreciate each and every watch. Also, if you could, I do have some other socials. I'm on Instagram. There is the QR code for Instagram. I'm on Instagram, X. Wait, hold on. I'm on X. You can click that. It's kind of cool how they added these QR codes. I have my own Facebook page, which you can go there. I am like 24, 25 followers away from being able to go live on there, and I would like to multi-stream eventually. And then I'm on TicTok, which is that still what the kids are using? But I post news daily on those sites, so if you could just check me out, look me up. It's all Talib1980_collects. And then I broadcast on Twitch as well. So usually that's where all the lives go. So yeah, if you could give me a follow on all those, I would greatly appreciate it. And that's all I got. Signing off. Take care. I'll see you next week. Peace.